How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, where old favorites die hard. We've all had those moments where we start a Minecraft world with our friends, but then ditch it after like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month if you're lucky. I mean, at this point, it's become a yearly tradition, but why does Minecraft feel so boring now? I remember loving the game in previous years, but now, not so much. The game has gone through a lot of changes, but seriously, I can't be the only one who thinks Minecraft is boring. The only way to have fun on it now is with mods, but not everyone has access to them. And a lot of updates have occurred over the last couple years to try and improve the game. Heck, they even have a yearly vote to try and add more mobs. Though, let's be honest, it would be way better if they just added all 3 of them instead of just 1. You might think the problem is with us, since time is always passing and we're always getting older, but I think there's a fault on both sides. To start, I want to pull out the comparison card and take a look at Terraria, a game that is somewhat similar to Minecraft but also has its own unique content. In it, you adventure the world, meet NPCs, craft amazing looking armor and weapons, and fight against all kinds of different bosses. A while back, I actually mentioned me and Isaiah played the game for a little over 30 hours straight. Ah, yes, the good times. My point being that the game clearly had our attention. It clearly gave us something to grind for, with defeating all the bosses, crafting all these armor and weapon types that we could use in later, adventures in the world. Now, let's compare that to Minecraft, where it excels in building but lacks in all other criteria. I mean, there's only 2 real bosses in the game, and before you say, well, what about the Warden? Let me ask you something. Does the Warden drop anything of value to the player for defeating it? Something like a trophy or a piece of material for important use? No, it doesn't. So what's the point in fighting it? Which is very disappointing considering the Deep Dark update was one of the ones that got delayed a good amount of times. The Warden is the hardest quote-unquote boss in the game, but the player doesn't get anything for taking it down. Not to mention the bland armor and weaponry in the game. I mean, Terraria has guns and wedding dresses. How do you compete with that? Minecraft is lacking an ultimate goal, a grind for the players to spend hours of their lives trying to complete. Going to look for netherite? No problem, just blow up the entire bottom layer of the nether and boom! But the thing is, Minecraft isn't supposed to be about adventure or reward because it's a sandbox game, which means there isn't supposed to be an ultimate goal. It's a game where people can express their creativity through building. However, even that can be limited to the boundaries of the blocky world. The game's customization is very underwhelming. There's no furniture except for the bed, and instead of NPCs, we have villager scam artists. The only thing builders have to look forward to is redstone. This stuff is great. It allows for some really cool automated builds to be made, though I've never successfully made one on my own because of how complicated it is. But then the question remains, what should they do to revive the game? Well, it may be an unpopular opinion, but I think that what Minecraft needs is to update their bosses' weaponry and building qualities. And I know some people feel like Minecraft is fine the way it is, and just know this video isn't my opinion. It's not like Mojang is losing sleep over this. But there are some out there who can agree with me, and people have had many different solutions to share, like adding level scaling, or some even suggest reverting back to a simple time of the game. And there's one statement that all of these ideas can agree on. Minecraft is too easy. In 1.9, they added a way for people to fly around in survival, which just took away from the threats of adventuring by foot. And in 1.16, they added netherite and made the armor and weapons stronger, but the mob strength has always remained the same. When you look at every update the game has had, you realize the progression system is slowly deteriorating. And let's be honest, progression is probably the most important part of a game. Players nowadays crave challenging content to push them to use and develop their individual skills. However, in light of everything we just talked about, Minecraft had a new update, adding new dungeons, mobs, and a brand new mace weapon to the game. I don't know all the details of it, but hey, new mobs and weapons seems like a step in the right direction. Anyways, that's all the Minecraft that I am willing to talk about in one video, so leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on the matter. While you're down there, consider subscribing if you're new and drop a like on the video. Also, if you like this video, then check out this one where I talked about the lore of Terraria. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.